My friends, I want to talk to you about something that's really kind of difficult to talk about. It certainly hit home with me, and that's these fires that have been raging for the past several days in Los Angeles. Now, I lived in LA for 25 years. I'm out in Orange County now, which is about 40 miles south of the LA area and 40 miles south of where all of these fires are raging. But I know these neighborhoods extremely well. Pacific Palisades, a beautiful, beautiful neighborhood. Wonderful people there. I know it well. You know, Glendale, Pasadena, West Hollywood, all these areas where these fires are raging. When I look at the devastation, it's so hard because these homes were beautiful, the area is beautiful, and to see it totally annihilated, it's like a bomb hit it. It's like a nuclear explosion. It's just terrible. And the people whose homes have been displaced, it's just horrible. You know, not only did they lose their homes, but they lost all of their possessions, their lifelong possessions. I mean, this is devastating. And, you know, I don't want to bring politics into this. I don't. But, you know, people, you got to understand, it's not politics. It's leadership that we are lacking. Leadership. And, you know, when I hear some of the things that went on, that this county, this state was so ill prepared to handle these fires. And remember, we have these fires every year in California. This isn't something new. Every single year. Don't ask me how they start. I don't know if it's arson. I don't know if the winds cause a power line to go down and sparks fly. I don't know. We never get to the bottom of how it starts. But this particular one, the worst one in history, and our government was not prepared to handle it. And I just don't get it. I don't get it. Do you understand that the firemen, the firefighters, didn't have water in the hydrants because the reservoirs weren't filled properly? And the reason we're hearing they weren't filled properly is because water was being diverted from the LA area, from the mountains into the LA area. It was being diverted into the Pacific Ocean because they wanted to save some fish. This is what we're being told, and I think it's factual. And this is this new progressive nonsense. Lives are being destroyed because of it. And there's more. What's not sitting right with me is that several months ago, the insurance company canceled the fire insurance of many of these homeowners. Most all of them. They had no fire insurance. How can you not have fire insurance in Los Angeles where these fires are raging? Every year, something is not right. And of course, our governor and the mayor, they're making all excuses and everything else. And the only reason I'm saying this is because people, we must put competent, honest leaders into office. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to get into it. I want to get into the politics. I have something else that I want to say. But I'm really upset about it. And you know what? The celebrities, many of whom did not vote for Trump, they're the ones that were affected because these were affluent areas in many cases, the coastal areas, and many celebrities lived there and their houses were destroyed and they're outraged. They pay high taxes. And no matter who they vote for, their county, their mayor, their governor is supposed to be prepared to protect them because they pay premiums and they're outraged. And I'm not blaming them, say, well, you didn't vote for them. No, I'm not going to do that. You don't deserve to lose your house and your possessions. Absolutely not. Doesn't matter who you vote for. But hopefully now we're seeing that we got to put competent people in office, honest people. That's why I keep harping on it, telling you, don't forget the damage that they've caused so we don't allow it to happen again because lives are being destroyed. And I want to tell you this, I'm going to mention this. Trump, there's a video on it, it shows it in 2018, told Governor Newsom, you have to be prepared for these fires. You're not prepared properly. He told him that. It's on video. Look it up. Maybe they'll play it here.
We do have to do management, maintenance, and we'll be working also with environmental groups. They've really, I think everybody's seen the light. And I don't think we'll have this again to this extent. We're going to have to work quickly. Got to take care of the floors, the floors of the forests. Very important. We can't go through this every year. We go through this, and we're going to have safe forests.
They just didn't care. Their minds were elsewhere. Their own pet projects, DEI, and all of this nonsense. And to boot, the mayor recently cut the budget of the firefighters by $17 million. She didn't cut the libraries. She didn't cut the DEI budget. She cut the firefighters' budget and the police. Why? Why? And why did the insurance companies, why did all of a sudden they cut the fire insurance out? Did they know that LA was ill prepared? Did they know that this state was ill prepared? I don't know. Hopefully there's going to be an investigation because lives have been devastated and it's not going to come back for a long time. If you see it, you think a nuclear explosion happened. It's heartbreaking. And friends of mine were affected by this. Nobody died, but homes destroyed, power and everything out. It's just a terrible, terrible situation. The fires are still raging as of this recording right now. So look, I'm not just talking about it. I put my team together and we're going to do something about it. You know, so many people are displaced right now and they're going to need bare necessities. They don't have clothes. Their clothes lit up in the fire. They don't have essentials to live with. We want to help them. And I'm going to start something very soon to take care of the needs of these people that are going to be struggling and suffering for quite some time now. You know, I just found out too, everybody now is looking for a house to lease because they have no place to go. So the housing market is going to get a hit. I mean, look, there was a lot of homes, over 1,100 homes and businesses destroyed, leveled, will never come back as they were. It's going to take years to rebuild. So people are now looking for a place to live. And some of them are not wealthy. They don't know what they're going to do. They didn't have insurance. It's a bad situation. We're going to help them. I'm gathering my team together. We're speaking to some other people, speaking to my church and other people involved to see what bare essentials that we can help, whether we help them get into a new home. I have a foundation, Michael Franzese Ministries. It's a foundation. And we're going to, through that foundation and through my wine company, we're going to be helping these people. We've already said for the next week, all of our wine sales, whether they be online or from retail outlets, all of our wine sales are going to help these people. And we got to put clothing on their back. We got to put food on their table. If we got to give them transportation, if we got to give them temporary housing, we're going to do whatever we can do to help them for as long as we can help them. And as a result, we're going to be asking for help for all of you. And I'm telling you this, every single dollar, every penny is going to help these people. My people are not getting paid. I'm certainly not getting paid. All the money is going to go to help these people. That's it, because it's horrible what happened here. So please look for this. In the next couple of days, we're going to be announcing it. And I promise you, we're going to be out there. We're going to be doing everything we can, but we're going to need your support, people. And we're not only asking for your support, we're asking you to join us as we support them, both financially, physically, and every other which way that we can. And right now, people, they need your prayers. They need your prayers. If you're watching the news and you're seeing people are just devastated. I saw a story about a 91-year-old man who raised his children in that house. He's been living in there for decades. His house was leveled. The poor guy was in tears. Leveled. No insurance. You know, I got to tell you, you know, people, it's time that we really take a stand. We took a stand this last election, but we cannot allow people in power to be mismanaging our money and mismanaging their responsibilities to take care of us, protect us, and do what they're voted into office to do. Not put their pet projects in there, do what they're voted into office to do. We have to do this. This is not a matter of politics anymore. It's a matter of survival. That's what it's all about. So look for it. In the next couple of days, we're going to be announcing it, but we're going to be out there physically, financially, and every which way we can. We're going to be asking you for your support. And like I said, my company, myself and my partner, totally committed, our whole team from Franzese Wine, all the proceeds over the next week or maybe longer than that, as long as we can do it, all of it is going to help those people. We're going to ask you. I am personally getting involved. My foundation is personally getting involved. We're going to get, as many people as we can together to do the work that we can to help these people. That's the right thing to do. In times like this is when Americans really show who we are. We did it in 9/11. We did it through other tragedies. This is when we show what a great country we are. So let's do it together now. Stay in touch. Okay, keep tuning in. We'll be back at you soon. God bless each and every one of you. And please, your prayers for all of these people that have been devastated. God bless you.